miles around just to eat my food and laugh at my face.
Live from the governor's mansion, you're listening to the Crow's Corner podcast.
Yeah, get that hard head nod to that, you know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Back, episode 15.
In my world is 14 in my universe, but we're going to say 15.
You know what I mean?
By the way, my name is Adam L.
I'm Wahamiyd.
And it's sick cuz the Gov.
And my mic is not up like that, but I'm sure Gov will adjust it once it's all said and done.
No doubt, no question.
So I got to speak to y'all from a distance, and I'm sitting in the low chair.
It's
like
all good. It's all good. Just move the microphone down.
You know what I'm saying?
Be good. You be great.
Cut me off? What's up?
You still on, eh?
All right.
Everything's everything, you know?
All right, so what's the topic?
By the way, part 2 last week.
By the way, how was, the weekend for you guys, or the week?
I mean, every day is a good day, you know what I'm saying? Every day you get up, open your eyes, you know what I mean? You got another chance at it. It's a blessing, you know what I'm saying?
That's what's up. And my mic's adjusted right now.
Every single day, you know?
Gov,
all praises.
good look. Yes, sir. Gov looked out for me. My mic's adjusted right now.
My mic sound nice. Check one.
Right, live on the fly.
Yes, sir.
So.
Rainy Saturday?
Yeah. I mean, it's calming for this time of year, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? The autumn days before the winter wars, you know what I mean?
That's right. Get ready for the snow. Right.
I found out, early this week. Shame on me. I don't be keeping intact with seasons anyway in my old age. I asked somebody, I said, yo.
Because you technically a grandfather right now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yup, beautiful grandbaby. I've been a granddad I was a granddad in my 30s, yo.
Yeah.
Keep it real. You know what I'm saying? But I'm officially, biologically, a granddad.
That's what's up.
The first grandbaby. You know what I'm saying? But I asked somebody earlier this week, I said, yo, one of them cold days we had. I can't remember what cold day it was. It was real cold or whatever. And I was like, man, yo, this winter, we didn't even begin to get deep into the winter. He like, man, it's still fall, yo.
Right, exactly. We ain't really had no snow neither. It was just like a little flurry that one time. I caught myself driving to work that day. Everybody at work was like, why is you there? I'm like, great. I should have turned around.
That's ambition right there, yo.
That's
Get
hunger.
that money.
That's hunger. No, that's the bills is due.
And speaking of bills and money.
You know what I mean? It ties into our topic.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
And do money or finances ruin a relationship?
Oh goodness, that's a hot button topic right there. That one right there might be supercharged. You know what I'm saying? What is the role of finances in relationships? Does it enhance a relationship? Does it destroy the relationship? You know what I'm saying? What are y'all thoughts?
I think it breaks down to a lot of things. This week I overspent. My intent this week was to put away $100 towards, our movement, pay my car payment, and dot. I won't go into no further than that.
True.
Well, call myself treating myself to a pair of sneakers.
Dun, dun, dun.
Some, what they call Harachis or some nonsense like that.
Harachis.
Yeah. That and a Benjamin Banneker sweater. And I wanted to give them a shout out to people who I got the sweater from, but I lost that card. I can't remember where I got the sweater from. So next Crow service, I would give you guys a shout out and go purchase that. They specialize in a lot of Black history and heritage sweatshirts, sweaters. So you want to get a Marcus Garvey shirt or whatever, and they tell you the history in the back or whatever.
I like that.
So yeah, I got one of those.
Who you got in the front of yours?
That was $60.
Who you got in the front of yours?
But I paid $40. I got Benjamin Banneker.
That's what's up.
Son of a king that was sold into slavery.
Wow.
Taught himself how to read and write. And let me clarify that too real quick. I don't want to go too far from our topic. When they say somebody from African descent self-taught themselves how to read and write, don't get it twisted. They were never illiterate or what you call dumb or
True.
somebody they found wild in some jungle swinging from some vines or something.
Yeah, like a savage. You know what I mean?
They were illiterate in the case of
English.
foreign to their way of life and language.
Yeah.
Like if we go over the Middle East or anywhere else in the world and we don't know the lingo, the language, we're going to be illiterate.
Absolutely.
So I want to clear that up. I'm sorry, because when you read this stuff, and if you're not a person who's blessed with common sense or some type of knowledge with common sense, you say, damn, all these slaves were dumb. No, they wasn't dumb.
Right.
But everyone's illiterate when you're born. Everyone's born illiterate.
Exactly.
Unless if you're actually taught.
Exactly.
So.
Yeah, it's part of natural development.
That's why they call it learned and unlearned.
Right.
So to clear that up.
So the sweatshirt was dope. You got Benjamin
Yeah. It
back
was
on
originally
this, right?
$60-something, but I got the politicking with him. I told him about Jim Crow. We had what it stand for, and we have a video out called Revolution, and check us out on YouTube or whatever. And he's like, we built for like 15, 20 minutes, and he's like, look, man, you sound like you got a good head on your shoulder, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean,
take this for 40.
Yeah.
It's a dope sweater, man. I'll bring it around.
I need a Harriet Tubman joint.
They got all that.
Me and
They got
Harriet
Marks
Tubman
Garvey.
the
They got people that we never even heard of before. That's what make the store so unique.
Where's it at? Where's the store at?
Is in
West Side Shopping Center.
no.
No.
What's that mall up there by Route 40? I can't think of it. My old
Security swim on?
Yeah. It's right in there. Once you go inside, you bang a right. It's right there. But I'm gonna give them
What's
that
the name
proper
of the
shout
store
out,
again?
man.
What's the
I
name
don't
of the
have a
shop?
card. I don't have a
you don't know
card.
the name of the
So I want
store.
to give them that proper shout out.
Security
Proper
square
due.
mall.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? But
That's what's up.
yeah, but this all ties into what I'm saying now.
But if you don't if you just happen to be in Security Square, just look for the spot.
Yeah, yeah. But this ties in what I'm saying.
That sounds dope, though.
I overspent.
Okay, so you had a budget that you went over.
Yeah, normally, not put my business out there too tough.
Please
I
don't.
get paid weekly, so I'm able to successfully put away $75 for myself. But, and I say, and smack on the wrist to myself, give myself discipline on this. I haven't even been able to do that lately. I'm gonna tell you why.
Why is that?
Because we have good amount of food in the refrigerator, but we keep spending carry out.
Oh yeah, that carry out add up.
That goes, and I don't mean to put my wife out there, but
Don't do it.
the lack of cooking.
I always say don't do that.
The lack of cooking. You know what I'm saying?
If it goes down, I said
and not to put you out there, baby, but
backpedal,
But it's like a
please,
trade-off,
backpedal
though.
for your life.
yeah. I mean, but I'm just keeping it real.
I guess.
Yeah,
Talking about situational things that's happening. as a part of the
like
situation.
for instance, last week I probably spent about $60 in carry out food. That could have went to something way better. That could have been put up. That could have went to the movement. That could have been anything, but it went to somebody else's pockets.
Yeah, carry out.
And I had food in the refrigerator.
True.
That
takes time to prepare food, though.
Yeah, it also takes discipline.
It do.
Like last night, I was on the verge of ordering, but what helped me out, I'm like, I'm tired of carry out food, So I went on, I baked chicken, mac and cheese, and candy yams,
And for the record, I never been offered any of that food. For the record.
Yeah, you live across town.
It don't matter. We here tonight. You know what I'm saying?
Not to the topic, but yeah, I overspent, man. I wanted to treat myself because it's been a while since I've been shopping. But I overspent, and I think the card payment took me overboard because I was like, I'm going to pay them next week. But they kept hassling me. They know when to hassle some damn body during the holidays.
Every week.
You know what I'm saying? And so I'm like, you know what? Let me get this over with so I can free up some money next week. You feel what I'm saying? So
True.
yeah, overspending.
And then that turned to a bigger thing. Let me say something real quick to piggyback on what you're saying. It's kind of like for me, our society kind of focus a lot on money, you know, and there's a big issue with like money and, you know, the acquisition of money and everything associated with it, you know. At the end of the day, I think that you know, that needs to change. In order to put everything in its proper perspective, you know, because I just feel like oftentimes we as people living, you know, in this country, living in the West, and it's not really just here, it's really all around the globe at this point in time. There is a difference, a gap between those who have and those who don't have, and then those in the middle that's just trying to make it from day to day, you know, and so you know. We live very modest means, you know. I'm gonna speak for myself. We live very modest means, like, you know what I'm saying. And so, with that being said, it's kind of like I feel as though there's a greater responsibility, you know, from society and government to kind of make sure that wealth is equally distributed amongst all the people. That's not happening. We already know that doesn't happen. You know, it doesn't happen everywhere around the world. You find that disparity between the wealthy and those living in poverty. You know what I mean? With that being said, it's an issue, you know. It's an issue that in turn can impact our daily lives. It can impact, you know what I'm saying, our quality of life and some of the things that we're trying to do, you know what I'm saying, goals and plans for ourselves and things like that. It reminds me of something that I read once to put it all in perspective, really. And that basically was saying that whatever we acquire, you know what I'm saying, wealth or need, whether we have a situation where we have plenty or we in a situation where we are wanting for more, all of that at the end of the day is given to us as a gift, you know what I'm saying, from the Creator. That's how I view the idea or the concept of money, you know what I'm saying? When you realize that, you kind of change your perspective on how you view wealth or how you view money. You know, if you understand that what I have has been given to me, you know what I'm saying? Yes, through hard work. Yes, through dedication. Yes, through perseverance and everything like that. But at the end of the day, it's outside of me that determines, you know, how much I have or how much I need. You know what I mean? When you put it in that perspective, then you understand that it's a gift. And when you understand that it's a gift, you're able to more freely appreciate it and then more freely like give it to other people. You know what I'm saying? And to share with other people. And so I think a lot of times, not only in the African American community, but around the world, people losing sight of that. To the point where I think people are worshiping money. You know, when I say worshiping money, I mean, this is the number one thing, the top priority, you know what I mean? And when that happens, you can just lose sight of what really matters, you know what I mean?
Because it comes from materialism.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it comes from materialism. What you see is what you get, or seeing is believing type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
When, like you said, when you use it in a spiritual context, dealing with the Creator, then you view money differently. Mm-hmm. You view giving differently. You know, like you have it in religious texts where the Creator is saying, "Do not," and paraphrasing, "Do not fear poverty. Give, and I will give. Who will give me a beautiful loan, and
right.
I will return tenfold."
Right.
So if a person understands, like you said, who is giving them this risk, and that's a Arabic word for substance, who's giving them this substance, then they'd be more free-hearted to give.
Right.
But keep in mind, know who, where, and when to give.
True.
Because you can just give and you will still get rewarded for it, but you may give to the wrong person. Or you may, a spendthrift. You may waste your ends. You understand?
Absolutely.
Like a person that's on the corner begging for money. He's a wino, drunk or whatever. He's in front of this bar every day, asking for quarter.